them shelves. Is this Chief Soul that's saying this? Hello there, gangster! Long time no see. How have you been? I hope you're well. Hey, mate. What's this? Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? Yes, we're starting a new playthrough ahead of the first DLC release, which is coming out next week on the 15th, I believe. Very, very excited for it. And very, very excited to dive back into it. I've played a little bit of it in my spare time since I began streaming it all those months ago. And I found from reading up online that a lot of the quest bugs have been fixed. There's nowhere near as many issues as when I first started playing, and it should be a pretty smooth playthrough. So I'm really looking forward to this. I started last... No, sorry, I didn't start last week. I started on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. This Tuesday, I just started playing it again. Back into it, loving it. Really excited to see where we can get to in it. I think the idea is to just basically play this balls to the wall as much as we can until we complete it. I don't want to say I'm going for a 100% completion, like finishing all quests or everything, but I want to do as much as I can. I want to really experience as much of the game as I can. All good, mate. Just chilling at the minute. I played Baldur's Gate 3 and couldn't get enough of it. Oh my god. Baldur's Gate 3, so good. So good. Unfortunately, I haven't really played the most... Well, I haven't played the new content that was introduced in patch 6, was the latest one. I think they introduced a new area, a new dungeon, Grimforge or something like that, or Greyforge, can't remember. But either way, they introduced that area and I still haven't played through it. I've played so much of it that I found it I'm finding it a little bit of a struggle to dive back into the game every time a new patch comes out and replay it. As much as I'm behind the idea of like play testing it and you know, seeing how the development is coming along, I can't really justify restarting every time. But there is supposed to be a new patch coming out next week. Some of you might be getting an ad right now. I apologize if that's the case and you got cut off. Either way, there's supposed to be a patch coming out, patch 7 I believe, coming out next week for Baldur's Gate 3. So no doubt, if I get any spare time outside of streaming, I will be checking that out. I think if there's some more story content in it, then I will definitely be checking out the new patch for it, and maybe even doing a whole other playthrough for it. We'll see. My pun game is unbeatable, says Spark. Quick on my feet and a wit as sharp as a blade. Wait, so you have proficiency in puns? Is that what you're telling me? Sounds like it. We're still... I wish... Is there an improved charge feat? That would be great. The December 2nd update is the last patch for a while now. Yeah, December 2nd was a little, like, minute update, wasn't it? Or was the December 2nd one... Was that patch 6 or was that just a hotfix? Either way, there's going to be a new... I'm anticipating... They haven't given an exact release date, but they have put an announcement out that there's a patch, a new content patch coming out. They normally do that about a week prior to the patch actually coming out. So I'm anticipating patch 7 coming out either on Valentine's Day, maybe? Valentine's Day release would be cool, right? Because Valentine's Day, maybe they could introduce Bard. I don't know. It's all speculation at this point. A lot of people are saying Barbarian. A lot of people are saying that they think Barbarian's going to be included. That's one thing I've heard. I think it might be a Valentine's Day release, but at the same time, from a business standpoint, I can't see them releasing it on Valentine's Day because I think that they'll realize that people could very well be spending the day with partners, loved ones, and not as many people will dive into the game. If anything, I think they're probably going to release it either on the Tuesday or the Thursday next week, probably the Thursday. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. If there's new story content, I will probably do another playthrough of it in my spare time, not on stream, maybe on stream. Kind of occupied with Pathfinder right now in RimWorld, but either way, I'll probably play through it off stream and see what I think, if there's more content. If not, then I might just jump in and dabble a little bit. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere near it until they complete it. Yeah, I think you've got the right idea. Don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed diving into it whilst Let me just sort this out quickly. I've really enjoyed diving into it while it's been in early access, but at the same time, like I said earlier, it gets a bit old just replaying the same content over and over and over. But that's the point of playtesting, right? That's the point of early access. You're trying to make the game as good as you can and help the devs make the game as good as they can. There we go. Lovely. That went just as I wanted. Okay, so Sealer on you. Camellia, can you go ahead and apply another debuff, please? But yeah, looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3. Really looking forward to it. From what they've been whispering, or not whispering so much, but what they've been saying during the development, it seems as though they've been making leaps and bounds on the rest of the game whilst they've been drip feeding these patches to us. So I'm hoping that it maybe won't be too far off. I don't know. Maybe there could easily be like up to patch 10 before release. Easily. So it could be like 8 months down the line before we get a release. I don't know. It could be more than that. It could be 12 months, 14 months, 16 months. I don't know. I just want them to take the time with it and release it when it's ready and not potentially spoil it. Because I think there's a lot riding on that game for the studio, potentially. But yeah, I totally agree with the whole sentiment of not touching it until it's ready for release. But at the same time, I also just like testing stuff out in the content patches. Seeing things when it releases. In fact, if you're not wanting to touch it before release, I would highly recommend heading over to YouTube, Gangster, when you've got a free moment, and checking out Wolfheart. I think it's Wolfheart FPS. I think that's his channel name. He does some really fantastic videos covering Baldur's Gate 3 and the patches and some of the speculation that's coming out about the game. Really good quality content from him. Certainly someone who I've been referring to for the patches that I've not played. Because obviously, you know, if I can refer to someone else's knowledge of the game rather than having to play through the entire game in myself if I don't have time to do it after each content patch, then I refer to him, you know? Yeah, I watched some of his vids already. Love the lore as well. I know, right? Really good channel. Yeah, I would, and for the rest of you out there who, I don't know, if you like RPGs, because he does more than Baldur's Gate 3, obviously. If you like RPGs, just video games in general, I would advise checking his channel out and giving him a sub. Very good content. Let's try the Apprentice Lockpick. That was probably a waste of a lockpick. Yeah, there's only 2 potions in there, 7 gold. Honey. Can that be used in camping for food? Maybe, possibly. An animal hide. Oh, I missed another spark of inspiration from Spark. Another flash of inspiration, sorry. Another spark of inspiration from Spark. Locatar? Locatar or Locathar? I think it's Locatar, right? They're the scum of the Dominari, relegated to the bottom of society, but there's a family of Locatar that controls the sewers. Oh geez, so they're like the Italian mob in like New York with like controlling the garbage disposal and the sewage and all that. Oh my god, it's a union job. Let me keep reading. They're great information gatherers, smugglers, and hold all of the secrets of the city. Oh, I see a different sort of spin on it. 5 families in total to emulate the 5 crime families in New York, maybe. Just maybe. As a possible storyline, a new crime family will appear, bringing chaos all around. Oh shit! You should think about the idea of the violence that went on in like the early, well, let's say the 1930s, I think, 1920s, 1930s. The violence that went on in New York between the Irish mob and the Italian mob. You should maybe take some inspiration from like that sort of element of history. You know, funnily enough, my dad is actually he was telling me that he's currently watching The Sopranos on TV. Like he's watching like the box set after I recommended it to him, because like I watched The Sopranos years and years ago now. But yeah, that is such a good show. I really love The Sopranos. Funnily enough, I think it really dealt well with the topic of depression and mental health. It did. I enjoyed how it dealt with it. Ooh, interesting, says Spark. I shall take a look. There's a movie about that. Oh, Kangster, you're referring to Gangs of New York? With, is it Billy Butcher? Bill the Butcher? Played by my favourite actor ever, actually. My favourite actor, of course, being Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he's great. It's fantastic. I think he's retired from acting now, actually. Just as he's a cobbler now, I think, over in Ireland. He retired from acting, or at least he said he's retired, and he now lives like a really modest life just as a cobbler. Obviously, he doesn't need the money. He's got plenty of money coming in from royalties and from all of his acting in the past. But yeah, he just lives a very simple life as a cobbler over in Ireland somewhere. But yeah, I like that guy a lot. Cool guy. Right, let's get you over there, Flanders. Lan, hang back there. Camellia, let's go ahead and get some negatives to attack rolls. And we're going to put the... Okay, well that sounds impressive. The Hand of Hosilla. Maybe a little mini-boss, potentially. Don't think we've encountered the Hand of Hosilla yet, have we? Let's apply the negative attacks debuff to the Hand of Hosilla. Just to see, just because I'm anticipating that's going to be let's take a look. 15 AC in comparison to 14 AC. Does it tell me what they're... Oh, so they've got a +4 to attack. What about the Hand of Hosilla? +8 to attack. Yes. Okay. Nothing wrong with his acting. No, there's nothing wrong with his acting at all. His acting is amazing. Yeah, no, I wasn't implying that there's something wrong with his acting at all. He's, like I say, he's one of my favorite actors. Yeah, big fan of Daniel Day-Lewis. Let me see. Move these two over there. Apply the negative. Did I do the negative? Yeah, no, I did. Attack rolls, yeah. And charge at Zatfon, please. Ser Gutja. Okay, Divine Favor. Right, so it's a cleric of some sort? Yeah, it is. 1 level in fighter, 4 levels in cleric. Shit. Okay. Lovely. Charge at that one then. Flanders, you haven't been hit yet, actually. I'm surprised, because they got pretty close. Camellia charging as well, please. Lan. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah. This might be a tricky one. Let's focus on keeping the tank up on their feet for the time being. One hit point back from it. That's not great. Flanders, can you help at all? Any spells that might... Ray of Frost. I'm going to go with Magic Missile. Let's burn a spell slot. Lan, nothing you can do. We only get 1 use of Smite, so let's not use it on this because I'm anticipating there's going to be a much more difficult combat encounter later on. Can we apply negative AC to it as well, or let's try and stack? Probably not, right? But I think they're probably going to, even if we do the negative to the attack rolls, it's still probably going to hit. So I'd rather... Oh, jeez. Really taking a beating. Right. Lay on hands self, please. Whew. I got a little bit sweaty from that. That was more tricky than I thought it was going to be. It's all over now, though. It's all over now. All is well in the world. Right, so neophyte, fighter, scale mail, and a club. Okay. So we got a breastplate, a dagger. Is that a glaive? Masterwork glaive. Wow. Okay. A couple of scrolls. And what's this? Let me read it in full. And let me take a sip of water as well, because my throat is feeling it. How do voice actors do this? Lovely. Okay, Hosilla's orders. Follow these simple rules or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. 2. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which one of you two holds onto it. You can tear each other to shreds over it for all I care. 3. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. 4. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever. The torch on the wall next to the door. Okay, gonna try and remember that. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool where I sometimes relax. Yes, because what is more relaxing than sitting by a pool of blood? Demon worshippers, am I right? Number 5. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Okay, that's going to be an issue for us, I'm guessing. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Speaking of which, there's a lot of water in here. Is that a possible indication that the water elemental flooded the maze? Possibly. 6. Find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. Ooh, okay. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Hosilla. Lots of love, Hosilla. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Okay. Right, let's grab all that then. The door to the unfinished section of the maze can be opened. Oh, okay, so it's going to remind us of that. That's great. Which way do we want to go first? Let's look behind door number 1. Let's stealth back up. Okay, and back out of that room. I'm guessing that's the water elemental that they were talking about. Don't want to deal with that right now. Let's just take a look behind door number 2. Yep, a couple of corrupted mongrels. That's much nicer. Yes, let's deal with these guys.
Rely on me.
Mongrel ranger or mongrel guard. Let's try and take out the ranged guy first. And let's also, yeah, add a negative to their attack rolls because ranged attacks are the worst. Flanders and Lan can range on him. Actually, no, let's have these two focus on the guard.
Together we stand. They will break against our resolve.
10 seconds to... That seems a bit extreme. Really low in the initiative order, obviously. 10 seconds to take that charge action. Although that's probably because of mobility, right? A dart. A single dart. Lovely. Oh, some more loot. Purifying potion. Sorry, purifying solution. Oh, okay. So we can use this to uncorrupt or cleanse corruption from food. Useful. Let's use the lockpick on that. Oh shit! Really? Can we just force it? Yeah, we can.
Am I not?
Fair enough.
Now what is that?
And there's more.
I hope you appreciate it.
Gems, a potion of reduced person, and a potion of enlarged person. Okay. More loot over here. 43 gold and 2 potions of bear's endurance. So I'm assuming that increases constitution. Battle axe, rapier, and a masterwork heavy flail. Is that rapier better than the one that... no, it's not. I think Camellia has this. Either a silvered rapier or a masterwork rapier, I think she currently has. Battle axe and cold iron masterwork dueling sword. Wow, that's a mouthful. That, you know what? We might actually give... when we make General's mercenary character, we might make her dual wield dueling swords. That might be pretty cool. But yeah, as a reminder to you guys who are currently watching, if you want, probably best if you're a member of the Discord, you know? If you're a member of the Discord, then feel free to go ahead and spend your Neighborino points, which you can earn just by watching the stream. Feel free to spend them on, I believe the option's called something like Name a Character. And that will allow you to have a mercenary character in my party. Or at least in my party at times. I'm going to try and play with mercenaries as much as I can. but I'm sure I'm going to have to toggle companions in and out, depending on what we're doing. But either way, yeah, you can have a character of your choice, of your design, in my party. But yeah, it's up to you how much thought or effort you put into the character. I just request that you find some artwork that you like, you post it in the Discord, and you tell me their name and their class, and then I'll deal with the leveling up and whatnot.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Okay, let's... Oh, is it gone? No, it's not. It's right there. Okay. Sealer, try and creep up a little bit more. Evil Eye. Wait for her to get a bit closer. Evil Eye. Do we want it to have less chance to hit us, or do we want it to be easier to hit, or do we want... Again, attack rolls, I think. Attack rolls, I think. Can we charge yet? No, we can't. We need to move forward.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, 10 seconds again. My God. 10 seconds to do a charge. That's ridiculous. So low in the initiative order, obviously. Don't think ice damage will do. What works well against water elementals? I forget. What they have immunities to poison, stunned. Oh shit! Poison, stunned, critical hits, precision damage. They're immune to cold damage, so ray of frost, terrible. Effects and conditions: sleep, paralyzed, and stunned. Do they have any weaknesses? Or do I not get to know the weaknesses? I don't think I do. I think we need to use True Strike to see their weaknesses, right? Maybe it would be a... Maybe we could try... Oh, God. Try Magic Missile. See how that works. Yeah. We're going to need to rest after this for definite. In fact, Seal is probably going to go down. Unfortunately. Especially considering it takes 10 seconds for it to be able to actually make an attack. Okay, they missed. We got lucky there. It's on about half health, just over. Let me see. Let's do that. Lay on hands, self. Another magic missile. It's not hit us yet, luckily. Magic missile not really doing a lot. Let's just rely on ranged attacks. Oh, sealers went down already. Shit. This does not bode well. This does not bode well at all. Should have quick saved before I came in now. It's my bad. Let's see. What can we do to save this? Can we just chug potions and try and stay standing? If Camellia can just soak up damage, stay standing, and we can get a couple of attacks in with the ranged boys, then we might be able to do this. But if she goes down, she's going to go down on this hit, isn't she? Yeah, of course she is. Right, Lan, scatter over there. Poison and frost and cold damage won't do anything. What type of damage is that? Ear-piercing scream, does it say? It's a saving throw. Sonic damage? Is that right? Spell descriptor Sonic? Let's try it. See if it works. Looks like he's going after Lan. They took 3 damage from that. Lan, you need to kite them. You need to kite. Kite like you've never kited before, Lan. Come on, Lan. Run! Are we actually doing this? Are we actually kiting an enemy? Yes, we are. Oh my god, we're kiting in Pathfinder. Who would have thunk? It helps that it doesn't seem to have any ranged attacks. Okay, now fire off, fire off, fire off. Yes, okay, okay. Let's keep that in mind. If an enemy doesn't have a ranged attack, Kiting works. It doesn't look like we've got the death's door effect. I thought that would be enabled just from them going down. Maybe not. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. There's a random ring, potion of cure moderate wounds, and potion of protection from evil. Insert the Benny Hill music here. It's just what we need, right? Is Benny Hill copyrighted? I'm assuming that I would get a DMCA a DMCA notice for using Benny Hill, which is a shame because it would have fit perfectly. In fact, maybe we can edit the character file so that Lan's picture is just a photo of Benny Hill. Maybe that's something we can do. Maybe we can make a character who's a mercenary and have him be Benny Hill. Make him a high charisma bard with also maybe like a strong dexterity. Let's see. Giant spider legs. Fair enough. Nom 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 nom. Can we eat them? Nope. Are they just... I think they're just junk objects to sell. Gold and some wooden spoons. Lan's got to get those wooden spoons. He's got a collection forming, did you know? Is it back up now? Or is there a room over there? Can we go through there? No, we can't. Is this where the water elemental came in from, maybe? I'm assuming so, because it looks like this was some sort of kitchen prior to that load of rubble. Right, okay. Back upstairs then. Don't really want to make camp in the water. I mean, I suppose realistically there's no reason not to, right? Let's just do it. Camp. Oh no, we actually can't. Oh, that's a nice feature. We actually can't. No, we can camp in the water. Never mind. It's not a nice feature at all. It's not an attention to detail. We can camp in the water. Oh wow, look at that bedroll. Oh jeez. Really? Whatever. It's all good. Flanders. Is that Flanders? No, that's Sealer, right? Sealer is going to sleep vertically. Sealer is a vampire. Confirmed. Auto assign. +5 and +2. That's Lan's bedroll. He's like a gecko. Oh, jeez. Let's see. +5 to protective ritual. +7 to camouflage. Yeah, that would be nice not to have a surprise attack during the night. Night watch. In the event of an attack on camp. I mean, if we... Do we want to risk it and just put, like, me up there? And then we'd only have to roll a 3 to not get a surprise attack? And then just have Camellia, sorry, on late night watch? Yeah, let's do it. Let's risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. And apparently we're going to rest for 3 days, I think it said.
No one would leave the house without a mask, and nobles wouldn't leave without a cloak concealing their entire body.
I wouldn't say your
Doesn't sound like Lan is a fan of the nobility.
If that were true, you'd be the size of a mouse.
Wow. Camellia throwing the shade. Your rest took 2 days and 9 hours. Jeez, that's a long time to rest. Oh boy. Either way, the rituals passed, the camouflage passed, and the night watch wasn't needed. Just as I thought. Okay, right. Where do we stand in terms of... Yeah, there's more to explore down here. Wooden mug, some gold, potion of protection from evil. There's quite a few of those lying around. I don't know if the game's trying to tell me something about what I'm going to encounter, or if it's just giving me randomly assigned loot. Wooden plate to go with Lan's growing collection of wooden spoons, some gold coins, and a potion of enlarged person. What's this? Canabra's system of aqueducts channeling water from the river into the city. It was seriously damaged in the earthquake. Oh, so maybe that's how the water elemental got in there. Oh, shoot. Stealth, please. Forgot about that.
I will help where I can.
We're going to be very quiet now. We're going to try and creep up on him and kill him in one shot. If that fails, then... Okay, he might raise the alarm. We'll see. We're not even going to bother using Evil Eye. We're just going to run in and try and one-shot him.
Wide open.
Camellia, you never cease to shock me with what you say before combat. You will cut him wide open. Your bloodlust knows no bounds. Can we charge yet? Nope. Can we charge now? Nope. Can we charge now? Nope. No opportunity to charge. Sneak also didn't exactly work. And it looks like we may suffer from having a go, is it a he? I don't know. Having him attack Camellia first. Run away, Camellia. Right, now go back in.
Spirits demand your blood.
Let him go for the tank. Probably not worth putting Evil Eye on at this point. Waste of a turn. Really wasn't very good at hitting us. Luckily for us, that is. Let's see. Pause the game for a hot moment. A hot sec. Right. Tell you what. Let's go back into stealth, open this door and just take a peek in. And what's in here? Oh shit. Okay. We have a mongrel brute to deal with. And I'm anticipating there's going to be some more over here. But we'll wait and see. Before we deal with this, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take a short bathroom break. Okay, guys? We're going for like 2.5 hours. My bladder can't handle it. Weak bladder. It's just all the anticipation of playing Pathfinder. It excites me, guys, okay? It excites me. You can't blame me for that, okay? Makes me need to pee. So, I will be back in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know. I won't be long. See you guys in a little bit, okay? I will see you guys soon. Farewell for now.